My name is Ozbanka Hooker. I'm a fishing enthusiast, a professional fisherman, maker of lures and importer of lures, and here I am trying to attempt a challenge that I have made for myself. We are here at Bungsamran Fishing Park, a place with the highest concentration of the Mekong giant catfish, each starting at around 18 to 20 kilos, going all the way up to 90 kilos. I will stay here for the next 3 days, 17, 18 to 19th of June, attempting what I call the Mekong 100. I myself will personally tackle 100 Mekong giant catfish in this amount of time. 3 days. I baited myself, I cast myself, I net the fish myself. Everything is just going to be me. Am I going to be able to do this? Probably not, but it's worth attempting. It's going to be extremely difficult. The most I ever caught in one day was about 30, and that destroyed me. But I've been training hard for the past 6 months, lifting weights, eating well, and here I am. I'm going to try it out. Let's do this.
There are 3 simple rules for the Mekong 100. 1. I must fight my own fish. 2. The fish's length is measured by the width of the wooden planks of the pier. 3. All fish must be netted by myself unless the fish is over 7 boards long.
One very important piece of gear that every fisherman should have is good sunglasses. To be more specific, good polarized sunglasses. Polarized means that it cuts off a spectrum of light, allowing you to see underneath the first layer of reflections of the water. So it's great because if you're in the water all day, you're gonna have to deal with reflection all the time. So that's extra sun damage to your eyes. So here I got some new shades of plain eyewear. This one is a special one, custom made for me. It's got polarized lenses, a special olive tone, and also it's hydrophobic, meaning if this were to be rained on, water droplets will roll right off. Perfect for the fisherman. The time now is 8:48 on the dot. We've done 6 casts and still no fish. We've had a couple of nibbles, but nothing has taken the hook yet. But I'm hopeful, Fish number 1!
And so begins our first fight.
Okay. Game is on. The time is now 8:52. First fish. Now, like I said, it's gonna be 3 days of this. So I need to take my time with the fights. No need to rush it. Use all the muscles, and I hope this is not a striped catfish, because that wouldn't count. Feels quite light though, it might be. Notice how I'm using a full body movement here. Everything from my hips, to my legs, to my core, to my arms. Both my arms. Don't make the mistake of getting a belt, guys. Unless you want just one fish. Ah. This is fish number 1. It's a Mekong giant, but a small one, but it still counts as fish number 1. One easy way to tell the difference between a Mekong giant and a striped catfish is that striped catfish have barbs coming out of the fins. This one doesn't. See that? If this was a striped catfish, this would be really painful to do, but nothing's happening. So this is the first catfish of the Mekong 100. Yeah!
Catching 100 Mekong giant catfishes in 3 days is hard enough on its own. But you know what makes it harder? It's when you happen to come at the day where they're feeding the fish with these pellet baits. Look at these dudes on a little longtail boat, slicing open the bags with the scissors, pouring the pellet baits in. Oh well, I believe it's breakfast time.
Well, for anyone that's new to Thai food, this is the most common lunch item in Thailand, really. Everyone would always say kapao gai kai dao, which is stir-fried chili basil chicken with a really oily sunny side up. This is like one of the easiest things to order and also extremely delicious. Spicy, it's fragrant, it's juicy, and it's just it's like, you know, if you don't know what to eat, like if you're in the States, I want to have lunch, maybe a sandwich or hot dog, this would be the equivalent. Like, it's the go-to I don't know what to eat dish. So this is my breakfast, and I'm hoping some more fish will bite soon.
It took a bit longer, but eventually we got a bite. If done properly, a fight with a Mekong giant catfish averages out to about 5 minutes. Unless you hook yourself up with a bigger one, then that could be anywhere from 10 to even 25 minutes or even an hour if you get a big one. I've compressed the fighting video down a little bit. I'm pretty sure you don't want to see 5 minutes of me just pulling a fish. The biggest danger about fishing a Bungsara fishing park is the central pier. This is a wooden pier that is sitting right in the middle of the pond, meaning if the fish comes too close too soon and you don't have the muscle or the equipment to pull it out, it's going to swim in and you will most likely lose your fish. What I have here is 50-pound monofilament line from Berkeley Big Game. Next, the rod is a 100 to 200-pound test from Shakespeare Ugly Stick, and the reel is a Penn Fathom 15 bait caster capable of withstanding up to 30 pounds of drag. And remember, if the fish is below 7 boards in length, and I don't net it myself, it doesn't count. Fish number 2 at last. We're going slow, but the game is on.
Well guys, it's 6:41 p.m. and we're out of bait and we're out of time. And yeah, it's time to go home. And today's score was 88 out of 88 casts. There was 12 lost fish, 7 successfully landed. Not the number we're looking for day one, but hey, it's no reason to give up. This is the Mekong 100. This is my first try anyway. If I fail, I'll know how to succeed next time, right? Let's go for day 2. Hey, good morning. Today is the 18th of June, 2014. Well, yesterday was day 1 of the Mekong challenge, and I only landed 7 and somehow managed to lose 12, which is like something I've never done before. Could just be the stress of the challenge or just really bad luck. The weather just kept coming down on us. And I'm feeling really sore. We got 2 more days of this, so let's go. Day 2. This is 10 to 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to try to break a better number than last time because, that was a tough first day. Day 2, having more hopes, and black is back. Catching fire, baby, catching fire!
Well, if you thought day 1 was tough, day 2 is tougher. The heavy rain from the day before really did not help. Messing up with the pH levels also messes up with the bite rates. Fish just weren't biting this morning. But just because they're not biting doesn't mean we stop fishing. We keep on doing this till the very end. That is the hooker way. Turns out word got out about the Mekong 100, and eventually a couple of friends came to visit.
What's up, dude?
So what ridiculous thing are you trying to do?
This Mekong 100, it's not working out so well. They're not biting as much as I hoped they would be. I don't know, it's just bad timing, I guess.
Mekong 100 in
3 days?
3 days.
Yeah.
How did I meet Oz? I met Oz through his website, Bangkok Hooker Fishing in Thailand. When I came back from the US and needed a guideline or a buddy to go out fishing with. Do I think Oz will hold up with 100 fish in 3 days? I have learned in the 3 years, knowing Oz, that I don't think I should underestimate Oz. Because just for the fact that he's done some crazy stuff since we went fishing, like jumping into the whitewater rapids, trying to retrieve a single lure. I mean, that's just crazy. So 100 Mekong catfish, I don't expect it from anybody else.
With Tap here, I had a little more motivation. And with that, I got my first bite.
Number 8. Oh, it's not upside down.
And then, things just started picking up a little bit more.
Fish on! Numbers, that's something positive.
Oh well, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Oh well, time to set up and try again.
Cast number 52. It's 1:20 p.m. Let's hope this is one of them. Okay, so one problem with fishing for so many hours and so many fishes is over time you start getting blisters in your finger. I had one here earlier, but I've covered it up with some super glue. It's a really great little trick my friend Dr. David Green taught me. I mean, you have things like paper cuts, small little cuts with blisters. Good way to cover it up, super glue. Problem is, if you use bandages, it'll still get wet, you know, when you mix like the bait and all that. You don't want a soggy bandage around you, so in my case, I'm just using super glue for now. You know, if it comes off, just apply a little more. Good stuff, water resistant, and you know, keeps all the crap from going in, especially the ground bait. Definitely don't want that going in your blisters.
Started raining again, but that doesn't mean we stop. We got a quota to make, and hookers never quit. The storm disappeared quickly,
That's number 80.
but the bite rates were still slow.
Still only 3 fish all day. It's already 4:35. So it's about 20 to 5 now. The whole pond is quiet. I don't see a single rod being active. It's a tough day for everyone, especially anyone that's trying to attempt something like a Mekong 100. Not the right day for it.
Well, eventually, my perseverance paid off.
5:35. 5:35. Fish on. Been waiting for so many hours. They're just not biting. Or just false taking the stuff. False taking the bait, I mean. Now, one very important etiquette when fishing in a fishing park like this one is when your fish goes to the right, you have to yell, "My fish is going right," which is translated to pla kwa in Thai. If your fish is going left, you say pla sai. Pla sai for left, pla kwa for right. That way everyone can lift the rods up and, you know, no tangles. It's good etiquette. Boom. Time now is 5:30. No, 5:41. Fish number 11.
Unfortunately, fish number 11 was the last one of the day. I had braved through storms, casted all these balls, over 100 casts on day 2. Still, the numbers were low, the conditions just weren't right.
Being in the rain for 2 days is not exactly good for your health. Sniffles, sore throat, sneezes, you name it, I got it. Everything but fish. Sometimes you gotta set the depth differently because you don't know where the fish are biting. So we tie on this rubber band over here as a line stopper. 50-pound line is too big for a traditional stopper, so we use a rubber band stopper. And I just use a slightly wet cloth, grab it and just slide up and down, making it shallower or deeper. Okay, we've done 14 casts on the bungalow side. No bites, we'll try this side instead. It's 9:27 right now in the morning and no fish, and I'm just too sick to cast it out properly. I keep breaking the bait balls midair. I'm losing my focus. I don't think rainy season is the right time to do this challenge, to be honest. But I've got to keep on going. Day's not over yet. So much fun doing this when you're sick. Oh my god, it's big. Look at that. Fish number 4. Fish number 12, day 3.
Well, not only was the fishing bad, but my health wasn't doing so well either. But we have a challenge to finish, so there's no stopping now.
Mekong, small one. Whoa, it's a long one! Woo! Hang on. Let me wipe the snot from my face again. Oh, so sexy. So sexy. This is the longest one we've had so far. Fish number 14 is how many boards long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. This is the longest fish we've had so far. Fish number 14. Oh yeah, got another one. 11:41. It's very similar to the Mekong, but this over here, there's a barb there. It can sink right into you like a lot of catfishes. Not safe. So, gotta be careful. They got a bit of a rough mouth, unlike the Mekong, the smooth mouths. So just gonna take
As if one non-target fish wasn't enough, there came another one right after.
Look what I got here. Very, very hungry silver barb. Very delicious, popular in both Thai and Chinese cuisine. But not our target fish, so off it goes.
The cold wasn't getting any better, but luckily, I had a buddy that lived nearby.
Yo, Chris, what up?
Ready to catch a catfish?
Yeah, I've been catching a few, not as much as I wanted. This cold is not helping.
Got you something.
Oh yeah. Zyrtec. Good enough. Let's hope it helps out. Yeah, I feel like crap, dude. Never do this challenge in the rain.
Worst time.
Fish would like some Zyrtec.
Hello, my name is Chris Chingampin, part of the Bangkok Hooker crew here at Bung Samran Fishing Park. My thoughts on Oz doing the Mekong 100. First of all, he's crazy. One rod, 3 days. It's almost impossible, especially with this climate, this weather. It's not the right time to do it. Now that he's all sick, pretty much sets the tone for this whole challenge not going his way. If he loses, he'll definitely try again, because Oz is not a quitter. Would I ever try this challenge? I don't think it's possible, so only a superhuman like Oz could do that.
Superhuman or not, if the fish don't take the hook properly, the fight's not going to get on. But as Shakespeare would say, third time's lucky. Or so I thought.
Another target fish, but a very decent size. Why? That's the name we have for this type of catfish. Lhasa Y. Striped catfish. They're really similar in shape and size, but yeah, not a Mekong.
With the help of some medication, some donuts, and a nice long nap, I was ready to play again.
3 hours later, it's 4:14 p.m. Finally getting fish again, and it's definitely a Mekong. Fish number 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a little bit. Fish number 15. Well, time now is 4:42. I have to say, thanks to the medication that Chris got me and a nice power nap, I'm back in action.
It ain't over till it's over. Time to make balls and cast until the very end.
Guess the 50-pound didn't hold up after all 15 fish. Time to tie a new rig. Start all over. Okay. Gotta tie a new rig. This will probably be the last rig of the day, but hey, we don't stop till it's over. We don't stop, man. We don't stop.
Here's a little bit of Thai fishing terminology for you. When the fish takes your bait before you put your rod down, we call that Kamu. Literally, it just means right in your hands.
Just in case you forgot, because we've been waiting so long, this is number 16. Today's number is number 16. Alright, it's almost 7 p.m. It's only a few more minutes to go. But I'm gonna stay, so let's keep on fishing. Don't want to leave till I get 20 at least. So here we go. A bait ball. Oh, hook in the finger. Ow, ow, ow. That's okay. Okay, it's 7:15. Sun's gone down. We're gonna stay a little longer. So, attach an LED light to my float. I'm gonna keep fishing. It's the last day, and you know I was kind of sick in the morning, so I felt like I've lost some time. So, trying to make up for it in the nighttime. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 100 today, but let's try my best and see if we hit 20. Time now is 9:12. Just got another bite. Yep, definitely a Mekong giant catfish. In you go. In you go. Number 17. In you go. That is a fat one. Woohoo! Yeah.
Number 17 was the biggest of the bunch, weighing almost 45 kilos. It was a nice fat one to finish it off.
Well, folks, it's 10:30 p.m. I'm calling it. The Mekong 100 is over. It was tough. It's definitely tough. Am I sad that I didn't make 100? Not really. I guess I'm more happy that I tried. And you know what? The total score is 17 fish caught out of 306 casts and a total of 15 fish lost. It was fun. I definitely got stronger. And you know what? Just because I failed this time doesn't mean I won't try again. And I hope I inspire someone else to try it out as well. This is the Mekong 100. I'm Oz Banker Hooker. Tight lines.